Hey there, hi there, hello there, and welcome back to the channel for another journal with me. Yeah, I've just been every day going back and tying the side back down because, wow, y'all, May was clearly quite a month for me. Because pretty much right there, that's just May. And then way over here is June. So, okay, let's get into another spread. This one's going to be kind of annoying because this little page here is so small and short now. And y'all, okay, the cats are playing. I'm so sorry. Anywho, this is how much is left of this signature. And when I commit, y'all, I commit. I'm not gonna half-heartedly whatever. I am committed to this journal and doing every page and filling out every page, as much of a pain as it may be, because I didn't plan well when I made this journal. I think I've mentioned before, I'll mention it again. I put way too much paper in each one of these two signatures here. Oh, where is it? So yeah. Let's do something fun. I don't know what. Well, here's an idea. For my pen pal summer, oops, I've still got a whole bunch of collage-y kind of papers. So why not do a little bit of a collage? I'm just gonna pull out some stuff. Ooh, that is so cute. I kind of want to use that image. This pack was from the beginning of the month. But I have just had so much stuff to work with lately that, you know, I haven't even reached into this little pack yet. And I'll be honest, Summer, if you're watching, just know, girl, I still have stuff in every single pack that you sent me. I haven't used up a single one. So, girl, you keep me stocked. And this is my favorite color, which you know. So yeah, I am just, on the back of these is these little drink things, which I could have cut out or whatever. But I like these stars. Very cutesy. And I'm just going for another scrappy collage because, oh no, y'all, I am a dummy. I overnight left out my tacky glue and didn't put the lid on it. So now I'm having to do a little surgery on her. Because of course the glue at the tip dried up, of course, because I did not think that through. Okay. Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna have to fix my glue bottle, y'all. I hate when I do stuff like that, because that's coming out just way too thin for my liking. But for now, I'm just working with it, y'all. Could I pull out a little glue tape runner? Yeah, absolutely. Am I gonna? Probably not. That sounds like having to do more work, and it's 6 in the morning. Yeah, so if you're ever wondering, I film these journal with me's very early in the morning before I go to work. Oh, they're a good way to start the day. Helps me wake up. and just like get my brain juices flowing for the day. Like get creative, get whatever. Okay. Just messed around with the top of my little glue some more. Okay, there we go. That's better. It's a little more thick than it was just a second ago, if you cannot tell. And that is what I'm going for. Okay, so y'all, I hope that you are having a super awesome June so far. I definitely am. Today's only the 4th. But you know what? Every day is an adventure if you let it be one. So just know that. Just keep that in mind as you live your life, huh? I work a regular office job and I work in the mortgage industry. So, you know, if I don't do something creative, then I just fall into like a really bad funk if I'm not using the creative side of my brain. So that's why I create this content, because what's the point of me just sitting in my craft room talking to no one and junk journaling? Like, yeah, it helps my mental health, but it's also fun to record these videos, to have people to talk to about what I'm doing. And yeah. And yeah. This one's really fun. This is like a painted on, really old, brittle piece of paper. Okay. So yeah, when I do a collage, I like to start with the corners, if you haven't noticed. I think it gives me a good base to work with. Okay. Now, I think I'm gonna trim this really quick because I do want to use the vintage image of this couple. That is so cute. That is so cute. So I'm just going to, I'm not gonna care how even this trim is. Just going for a general trim here. Okay, great. Now we're gonna save them for once we have a good base going on here. Okay. I do have this one also that I haven't used any of yet. So let's just, boom. Y'all know me, I like a rough edge. Oops. Well, that tore really evenly and uniformly. That doesn't happen that often. All right. Is that gonna be upside down? Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, now I'm covered in glue. Now I'm just literally covered in glue. Jeez. My goodness. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep going with these 5 little sheets here. I might mix in something else that I have, you never know. Because I got the whole bin over here filled with my daily scraps and some Happy Mail. You know, that's just how it be. We all need a little catch-all bin in our craft room for the daily need of a catch-all bin. Because I'll be so real, That thing comes in so handy, y'all. Having this little bin right here to just throw stuff in as I so please. It really, yeah. And then below me, I have a little trash bag, which I could have just thrown all that trash in instead of setting it to the side, but clearly I didn't think that one through. Okay. This is gonna be very cutesy. Okay, now the back of this one is this fun teal color. So I think I'm gonna use it to throw in just, you know, a little more color. Why not? Am I right? I say don't be afraid of junk journaling, right? Don't be daunted by it. Just have fun. Create. In junk journaling, live with the motto, why not? The more the merrier. That's how I create in this journal for anyone who is so curious. I just go for it. Yeah, okay, that'll fit in there. That'll fit right in there. That to be lined up right at the bottom of the page. Okay, look at that. Looking good. Looking great. Beautiful. Guys, I still have so much glue on my hands. Oh my gosh. Okay, I kind of want to get this car image. And stick it like over on the side here. Okay, yeah. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. We love an antique car. Okay, yeah, and that should stick out from where the little couple is gonna be. Now, I think I'm just gonna stick this like way over in here in the side. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the straight edges on it so that it falls in line with the edge of the page nicely. And then I wonder why my journal is so fat when I do things like this every single day. All right, that's all the way in the crease there. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right. This piece for the rest of that edge. All right, sorry I'm not the most talkative this morning, y'all. The caffeine from the coffee has not really hit me yet. And so my brain is just kind of doing the creating and not the talking. But we move. Okay, I don't need too much more. Like, I'm pretty much nearly done with this. This bit was already torn off. So it's just coming right up in here. Okay, now let's see how they're gonna lay. Yeah, I could put them like that. And then I want the rest of that filled in. Okay, I want the rest of that filled in. I'm gonna take this color and just start tearing up bits to stick down. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a super cute spread. I've just been really loving playing around with paper lately and collaging. It's just been really cathartic. And I love that. I love a cathartic crafting moment. All right, now we gotta get the other side filled in, because it is most certainly not. So I'm gonna take some of this to stick this edge. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So y'all, in the comments down below, let me know how your week is going. Have you been crafting a lot lately? Have you not? Have you been in a crafting funk, a crafting frenzy, a crafting, you know, how's your crafting been? How have you been? How's life going? Because I know sometimes life is hard. Some days life is just fucking hard, okay? And I get that. I sympathize with that so heavily. Yeah, I do want to use a little more of this. Okay. Okay. Y'all, I'm nearly done with this one. And I love that for myself. I've just been able these past few days to really just get in here and get it done really quick. And I've been loving that. It hasn't been like a hassle. Because sometimes it is. Like, I'll keep it real. Sometimes crafting feels like a hassle. But it hasn't been. And it's been so amazing. Oh, would you just look at that? Would you? This is shaping up. Okay, we gotta get this little couple in here because they are just one of the sweetest little images. Do I need this much tacky glue? Probably not. Am I using this much tacky glue? Absolutely. Cute. Aww. Would you look at that? Okay. Huh. I kind of want to... Is there anything in here? This is from a different pen pal. I believe this is from Sue. No. Yes? Maybe. But there's all sorts of stuff in here. And I'm looking for like a journaling card that I can just... Oh, these are tiny. Okay. I'm looking for something I can use as just like a little tip-in. Or a little flap. You know, however you want to refer to it. No, that's so decorated. Not that. Okay. I guess no, not from there. Probably in here. And if not in here, there's that whole other thing from summer. You know what? I'm gonna use this. Yeah, this really vintage postcard. Happy birthday card. Look at this. 1925. I don't know if you can read that. 1925. So, okay. Y'all, I'm always digging for something. I need to just grab this out and leave it out. Tim Holtz fabric tape. I'm gonna take a strip, I'm gonna cut it in half. All right, y'all, I just stuck half of that piece on the outside and flipped it over. And then the other half on the inside here. Just folds in, just like that. It'll stay down better once it's more accustomed to being there. It's just very stiff right now. I haven't used that tape in a while. And I'll be honest, I don't want to cover up my collage too much, y'all. I don't really feel like I need to do a lot of journaling or anything. I'm just gonna make my label look a little scrappy. This is the third. All right, so I'm just gonna leave it there. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I hope that y'all enjoy this scrappy little spread. Pretty much everything came from my pen pal Summer from our main May swap. So I'm very grateful for all of the little pieces that I was able to include. And yeah, if y'all like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up down below. Leave me a comment of anything you want to see in the future. And don't forget to subscribe while you're down there. Bye!